I like this one camera operation. Sorry, wait, my pet dog Chico got out of the fence and I was running around all over. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. His little eyes were bugging out more than usual. And I made it here. Okay. Pardon my hair. I just had these dentures. I hope they work on this commercial. It's live and everything. Okay, you ready to count me down? Okay, here we go. Ooh, I love the kinetics of this. Okay, ready? Gotta get the energy up. Okay, here we go. Ready? If you're looking for pews, we've got them at the Pew Parlor and Bible Bookstore at 3434 East Wabash. We have pews for less than every kind of pew to fit your needs. Come on down to see me. I'd love to see you today. Come in the store. Just come up and say, hey, Beaver, I just love to talk to you and make a deal with you. Got all kinds of pews in the Pew Parlor today. We've got a bunch of new models. Here's one we can't hardly seem to keep in stock. This is for the congregation that just don't like to get up out of their seat. Every one of these here pews is electrically wired so the preacher can flip a switch up and then there's a model over here we're having a little trouble moving. It's for the congregation that gets a little too free. Every one of these pews is equipped with seat belts and handcuffs. We gotta go truck that up. We gotta move them. Here's one your youth group will think is really groovy. It's covered in leatherette, shaped like a bucket seat. Put it on back row, they'll be in hog heaven. Here's another pew that I just love. We got all kinds of models down here, shapes, colors, and sizes, but this is the Rocker Recliner Pew by Bassett. This here pew's covered in 100% Herculone, comes in most colors. It's got your veneer finish on the sides. It comes in hickory and oak and walnut, cushion, uncushioned, every kind of thing. We got the little remote control button right there where the little seat, a little foot thing flips out and folds back, and there's a little rocker and recliner thing there. It's really, really good to put in those churches that you love to go to. Put it on the front row, and they'll be in some kind of heaven. I tell you now, you come down and see me today at the Pew Parlor Bible Bookstore, I got a special deal for you. In fact, first 100 of you come down today, buy anything in the store, got a special prize for you. So let me show you what it is. I know that many of y'all love to read the scriptures, and you got many, many versions of the Holy Bible. You got your King James, New King James, New American Standard, Revised Standard, you got your New International Version, you got your Revised Standard, you got your Living Bible, you got your What's Happening Now Bible, Good News for Modern Man, every kind of, you got your Amplified Bible, every kind of Bible you can have. You got so many Bibles stacked up on the shelf, you don't even have time to read them, so you don't read them at all. But many of you, sometimes when you read the scriptures, your mind begins to wander. Mine does at times. And that's why I decided to invent the Deeper Expression Sniff Bible. This is the latest Bible technology. Open it up here. There's a cute little picture of me, Deeper, my little pet dog, Chico. My little chihuahua, there's little eyes bugging out. I autographed every one of these Bibles here. Anyway, let me demonstrate this for you. I've invented this myself. So you read over there in Genesis, and you read along there, and it's where, okay, here we go to find it. It's where Moses was talking to the Lord through the burning bush. And you read that first, and your mind starts when you scratch it. Ooh, boy, when I was first inventing this, and it was the first time I did it and scratched that, it blew the smoke alarm off. It cranked up too much. But then, you're going over here to the Song of Solomon, and then where the Lord refers to himself as the Rose of Sharon. You just read that and scratch it there. It smells real good. It smells like potpourri. In fact, this is a passage I like to have left open in the bathroom when Uncle Charlie comes over. You know what I mean? That's right, I'm live on TV. Okay, going over here to the New Testament, and yeah, over here in the Gospel, where Jesus was in the upper room, and he broke that bread. When he breaks that bread, he can just scratch up and it makes you hungry, it smells like bread. And And then right after that, of course, when he washed the feet of his disciples. But it's real. In fact, it makes you feel like you're really there. Take you about 2,000 years, and when you scratch it and sniff it, you feel like you're in the Bible. It's that real, virtual reality. But this is a Buford Scratch and Sniff Bible. I love to make it available to you. They're on sale here. For the first 100 of you come in the door and just buy anything in the whole store, we'll just give you one of these as a special gift. Buford Scratch and Sniff Bible. Okay. If first 10 of you come down here in the next 10 minutes, we have 10 and 10. 10 of you in 10 minutes. You come on down here, first 10 of you just come in and say, hey, Buford. And I don't care what I'm doing, just say, hey, Buford. I'll tell one of the boys to give you a special prize. Here it is. This is prayer roll. I know that many of you are in prayer circles, and you get circled up in your little prayer group there, and maybe somebody gets kind of the case of clammy hands or start sweating, get those sweaty palms, you know, when you're praying there. It's downright gross. Or there may be somebody that's all fired up and you got your ring finger, you know, your wedding ring or your class ring on, they start squeezing and crushing your knuckles. They just quit the spirit just like that, you can't even pray. That's why I've been in the prayer roll. You got your prayer handles there, it's going to have to hold up like that. And the special thing about this rope is it's got a little copper wire all the way through it, so you won't break the flow. Now, this here model's for 4, we got them for 6, 10, dozen. Well, we can even customize one for the whole congregation. So they circle up groups when you get everybody in circle the whole church. Get your prayer rope out there, no problem. I tell you what, first 10 of you come down the next 10 minutes, time's going fast, so come on down in and walk in the door and say, hey, Buford, you get you one of them prayer ropes. Don't forget there's Buford Scratch and Sniff Bible. We're at the Pew Parlor and Bible Bookstore. Come down and see us. We've got a new connection on the Mexican market. Bring your trade-ins, because we'll deal with you, and we're right across the we're right across the street from A1 Mobile Homes. And I raise home. I raise Closer Breath, Arkansas. Right across the holler from this boot. I've been
living up there all my life, raising hogs. My daddy and my granddaddy and my great-granddaddy all raised hogs. We raised every kind of breed you can imagine. We got the Duroc hogs, the red hogs, floppy ears. You got the Polish silence, the floppy ear black hogs. You got your Hampshire hogs, the floppy ear black and white hogs. You got the Cheshire white and the white floppy ear hogs. And then the Yorkshire, it's got a pointy ear hog, wow. And then you got your Berkshire, the black hog with the snub nose. You got every kind of hog. You got some crossbred, a lot of crossbred hogs up there. You got a lot of kind of big, keep me better than my face. I went on the Christ diet, which is 4 basic food groups: your ham, sausage, your ham, sausage, bacon, and pork chops. And it worked for me. Mr. Murray called me out and wanted my business plan to come and share his life story. I agreed to do that. I'm really in a hurry though, because I drove my pickup truck and well, I had to leave it running out there because turn it off, it won't start. I understand Mr. Miles can tell you some stories about that. Basically what happened just a few weeks ago, I was out doing my chores just like usual, and I done just about all my chores, but I went and got me a bucket of feed and was getting ready to feed my pet sow Susan. And I crawled over the bin there and all of a sudden she attacked me. I don't know what got into her, but she knocked me down and she started to rip around on me. And then she got over there in the corner and she got that wild-eyed look in her. I knew it was over for me, I'll tell you. I didn't be hung up. And I knew she was going to be coming from a jugular vein. And I told this story just the other day, and somebody said, well, what do you have to worry about that? She probably couldn't find it. I didn't know what that meant. I was trying to be smart. I knew that my life flashed before my eyes, and right then the Lord spoke to me. Because the Lord knows how to get your attention. He had my attention, and I came to know the Lord right there in that hog pen. Sure enough. And right then the Lord said, now, Willard, get on in there and write me a book. So I did. I went in there and wrote a book called Pigs in the Bible. The Lord will use you right where you're at. Let me tell you about this book here. It's not very long. It's only 20 pages long. It's a long reading. First chapter is called Forsaking the Bacon. That's that one where only God knows himself, but all of a sudden he just decided he didn't like them hogs. He said, now none of my people eat them hogs. And so it's called Forsaking the Bacon, and the stock market just died right there. Ain't nobody going to help the hog market when it's done. The second chapter is one called The Ham Scam. That's a weird chapter. It's that one about Noah when he got on that boat, went on that cruise, and then he was up there directly. He landed on a mountain, and after all the water that went down, he took to farming. Now, he should have raised hogs, I guarantee you. But instead he raised grapes, and then that led to making some wine, which led to him getting drunk, which led to him getting naked. Now, that's weird. I don't know why the good Lord put it in his good book, but he did. Just to show you how weird you can get. And then this boy Ham looked upon his nakedness. I don't know what was the big deal about that, but Noah got mad at him, his other 2 brothers did, and God did, and they just flat out kicked him out of the world. Well, that's called a ham scam. It's a real short chapter because basically I didn't know what I was talking about. First chapter I did all over the New Testament called the Big-Headed Prodigal. I love this chapter. I can relate there. I love this. Now when I get to laughing and go into a spell. This is what I want to say when that boy, he rebelled against his parents and went out and spent all his daddy's money and right his living, and then he went to the Lord and the law paid just like I did. And the next chapter is one I call Kicked Off. And that's that one where Jesus went across that lake and he met him a demon, Isaiah's boy. And that demon, Isaiah's boy, come up to him, and them demons, they spoke to Jesus, and they said, "You're going to cast us out?" Cast us into them home hogs. And he did it. And all them hogs got possessed by them demons, and they ran down in the lake, and they all died. I figured that farmer was ticked off. I was just reading about it. But then the fifth chapter is a good one because it's called Pigs in the Blanket. Now, this is a story about when Peter was up there praying, and this big sheet come down and opened up on the fourth corner. And Peter looked in there, and the doggone hog show going on in there. And the Lord spoke from heaven and said, "Eat them hogs, boy." So the whole world look and eat them. I love hogs now. I love that chapter. The hog bucket just poof. And up her head. I love the Lord. Sixth chapter is one that I think is real blessing. I believe this is the latest revelation in the last days. That's going to go. And I believe this is the chapter that's going to get me in my book on TBN. How many of you watch TBN? Who did Broadcast Network? You ever watch that? You ever see Jan? I really want to meet Jan. All people come up and say, "Willard, you think Jan's hair is real?" Well, I don't know, but I'd like to touch it just to see. So I feel like that's probably going to be on TBN, and the name of the chapter is I'll Be in Hog Heaven. Oh, I love that chapter. Listen, I've got a whole bushel basket full of these books off the back of my truck. I'll be glad to bring in here and everything's done with cleaning up. I love to sell one to you, trade, whatever we can work out. I was a little bit disappointed when I came in here and seen, is that ham over there? I got that dadgum smoked turkey stuff. Is it ham? Okay, I better go quick. Before I go, though, I have a real special word I want to share with you. I believe it's a really important word for tonight, because in the 2 weeks I've been saved, I've been reading the Bible a lot. I've been reading a lot in the book of the parables. As I was reading along there, this word comes to me, and I'd like to share it with you. Just take a second, because I think it's really important, especially for you Bible scholars and the Bible teacher and pastor. And if you don't understand it, then the pastor can sort through it with you. But it goes like this. It goes exactly like this, because I wrote it down. Once there was a man going from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among thieves. And the thorns had come up and choked him. Yep. And one day along comes the Queen of Sheba. She gave that man 1,000 changes of raiment and 1,000 talents of gold. And jumped on her chariot and drove as fast as she can. And he was driving along there, his hair got caught up in the tree. and left him hanging there. And was there many days and many nights, and the ravens come and fed him and brought him water to drink. And as he was hanging there fast asleep, his wife Delilah come and cut off his hair. And he fell on the stony ground. And then it began to rain for 40 days and 40 nights, and then he hid himself in a cave, and then he went on home. And then that man came up to him and said, "Come have supper with me." He said, no, sir, I done married me a wife and I can't come. He went out into the highways and byways and compelled that man to come have supper with him. But he went on, and then directly he went up to Jerusalem and seen Queen Jezebel sitting up there high on the window sill. He looked up at her and she laughed at him. And that made him mad. And so he said, you boys up there, throw her down. So they throw her down. And he said, go ahead and throw her down some more. So they throw her down some more. And he said, go ahead and throw her down some more. So they throw her down 7 times, 70 times. In one day. And of the fragments, they picked up 12 baskets full. And here's the last question I want to leave you with. Now, whose wife is she going to be in the judgment? May God bless your heart. I'll tell you one more story, then I'll get out of here. You never know who you're going to run into. One day, I was up a farm there, and then my chores, and my cousin down the road, him and Jack really about hillbilly. He called me up on the telephone. We just call him Earl. Earl said, listen, I got a boy here. He's out on doing an agricultural field trip. He's from South Arkansas, and he'd like to take a tour of the hog farm. And I said, oh, I'm kind of busy, but bring him on up. I'll just take him around with me while I'm doing my chores. So he come up there directly, and he's a good-looking boy. He's kind of tall, and I'll say about junior, senior in high school. And I was taking him out across the hog pen there, and all of a sudden he stopped and looked down at the grader. And he pointed down towards some stuff that's commonly on the hog farm. And he said, Mr. Randy, what is that stuff? And I looked down there at that. I looked at him, I thought he was kidding me. And he wasn't. And I said, son, more important knowing what to call that. It's more important to just stay out of it. You know, you never know who you meet. And I'd have never believed that that young man would grow up to be the President of the United States. I was watching TV one day, and he was in a big mess about the white water or something, and he was sitting there, and I thought, I wonder if he ever stops and thinks back to that conversation. Wishes he'd have taken my advice. Well, I better get out of here. My truck's probably about to run out of gas, but may the Lord take a liking to you and lead you to raise home.